Number nine, not easy to understand, but otherwise they're very loyal and they're very good life partners. They make very good life partners. They love their family. They are very close and bonded to their family. They care a lot about their families, and they feel that their main purpose in life is to be close to the family. Hi, this is Kanika. Today we are going to be discussing about number nine, the birth number nine. Anybody born on the 9th, 18th, or 27th, their birth number will be considered as a number nine. And number nine is associated with the planet Mars. In astrology, in Hindi, we call it Mangal Grah. Number nine has been considered as a very sacred number. Everybody, all people who have been working on numerology or who came up with numerology, everybody always felt that it was a number of some deity or some supernatural power which runs this universe. In a way, like they mean to say, is that number nine is solely responsible for making this whole universe function. And it's a very good number, considered sacred also. And it's a warrior number also. It's considered a warrior number. Why? Because people who are number nine, they are very, very daring and fearless people. They are the kinds who actually are meant to be in the forces, in any armed force. They are designed in such a way that if they are on a battlefield also, they'd be the ones right ahead, fearlessly fighting, not bothered about what is going to be the consequence. And number nine speciality is that you may add any number to number nine, it'll come to the same number. You may, it'll come to a count of nine. If you multiply, it'll come to a count of nine. If you divide, it will come to a count of nine. So number nine has this very special quality that whichever number you add it to, or you multiply or divide it to, it'll come to a number nine. For example, this circle is 360 degrees. So 360 degrees total is 9. So when you divide it into half, it comes to 180 degrees. So 180 means 1 plus 8 is 9. So when you divide that, when you cut that down to maybe another portion, it'll equally get divided into another equal portion of 9, which would be 90. And then if you again bring it to the least, that is maybe 1/4 of a circle, again it would be 45 degrees. So again your total it comes to 9. So it's a very unusual thing, which of course when we were in school and we studied so much about numbers, but we never knew that numbers are going to play a role in our lives also. And math is such an important subject, and it is studied in school just like a subject, but it has a lot of other value to it. Whole universe is functioning on mathematics and numbers. You can say that numbers is another language of the universe. And sorry, I drifted away from number nine. I think I should come back to tell you that what are the characteristics or traits of number nine. Number nine, if you see, that is the last digit from 1 to 9. And then that, in a way, it's the end of the count. And then after that, we come back to number 1 again. So all numbers that are there, they come between 1 and 9. So you could say that it is like it fills up for every number. But because all numbers that come between 1 and 9, you could say that some of each number straight you would find in a number 9. And again, Mars is a very fiery planet, and people's temperament is associated with being very short tempered. People who are a number 9, they lose their temper very fast. May not last long, but they do. And they also have no filters. They don't watch what they say. They usually look very angry most of the time. They're very serious, they're very stern, and very daring, as I said. But they're very polished also. They have a very good side to them, which of course they're very likable people. It's not that people don't like them. They're really liked and appreciated wherever they work because of their regimentation and because of the way they function, their administrative skills and all that. But otherwise, in relationships or in friends, they can be slightly difficult. Their tolerance is a bit low, their endurance, patience, everything. They need to work on that. And because of this, a lot of relationships get affected because they're very bossy and dominating, and they like to have their own way. And as I said, they don't smile too much unless they know the person very well. And of course, if they join the forces, that would be the best profession for them, because that is meant for them. It's a warrior number, and they should choose that because they will do very well in that profession. And they are not scared of moving ahead with any what may come, whatever situation. If they have to take action, they will take action immediately. They are not going to wait and ponder over things. And they are fast, swift people. They work instantly. They react instantly, which is a very good side of them also, because there are times when we need to give an immediate response or a reaction, so that the reaction that they give for the action that was done is purposeful. So number 9, as I said, not easy to understand, but otherwise they're very loyal and they're very good life partners. They make very good life partners. They love their family. They are very close and bonded to their family. They care a lot about their families, and they feel that their main purpose in life is to be close to the family, and very possessive about their family. But very few people understand them because of their temperament. Number 9 people in their youth or till quite an age, they're very active, and you will mostly get to see or hear that a person who has a birth number 9 or a destiny number 9 or would have been very good in sports. That person would have been a very good player and been ahead in games and sports lover, and must have mastered some game or the other during their youth, which they're very conscious of their fitness also. For them to be fit and health conscious is very important, and that's a very good thing, because they need to take care a lot of themselves, because they are prone to accidents and injuries which are external. Many, if you ask, we ask many mothers who have children who are birth number 9, we ask them, does your child get hurt often? And they do say that my child does get hurt often. Injuries, very frequently they have injuries, and they're external. But they tend to at times get internal also, which of course they're not fatal or anything, but still they are prone to getting hurt quite often. Accidents or cuts on their body, they would have some mark here and there on their body. In their childhood they must have got hurt playing or doing something. And they're very active people, full of energy, and as I said, they care a lot for their families. As I said, Mars is the planet that is associated with number 9. And as I said, it's a warrior number. This name, Mars, came from a Roman god who was a god of warriors. So that name, being associated with being a warrior, that name was given to the planet Mars. And that is why it's a very fiery and very aggressive planet also. And I said they're full of energy. They have so much of energy that anybody else would deplete in their energy, but their energy would not deplete. And because they're so energetic, they're very fidgety also. Like sitting next to anybody, their family or anybody, or with friends, they either keep shaking, moving their legs, or maybe touch the other person a lot, hit, smack, like kind of teasing, hitting on the back. And they have a lot of strength also, so they can't control their energy. There's so much in it. And they are ready to move any minute, which is, I think, a wonderful thing in them, that they're like they're ready for action all the time. That is why I said that they are associated with warriors, and it is a warrior number. So I think it for sure that warriors, people in this profession of the armed forces, have to have this trait in them, and they do have it. If a number 9 is in any of the forces, they do a lot of justice to their position, their job, their responsibilities. And you don't have to remind them to do things. They are the kinds, if they have to achieve something in life or they have a target to fulfill, they will work towards it and try to make all ends meet. Enough for number 9. I'm tired. So now we will talk about back to number 1. So my next video that I will come up with will be a number 1 again, but with more information about number 1, and then it will continue from 1 to 9. Lots of things that I have to tell you. Some lovely things about all numbers. So I hope you're looking forward to hearing more from me. Though of course you must be following a lot of numerologists, and many people who are interested in this science seem to know a lot about this in advance. But there's no harm in getting to hear somebody else. There are times maybe one-liners could be a catch for the person who believes in a certain science, and something that has not been mentioned by some other numerologist could be that another one could mention it too. So I think those who are interested in numerology should try to get to see and know more and more numerologists, and gather more information about themselves, because everybody has some substance and something which is very true and meant to be shared with all people who want to know about their numbers. So we talk again, and we start with number 1 again. So I'll meet you in my next video, which will be about number 1. Thank you. Thank you for listening.